A sullen growl comes from Moragla's throat, then he draws his weapon, but the loco grabs his arm until he lets go of the weapon, cursing savagely. The figure doesn't react when you slowly approach. After crossing about halfway towards the figure, you hear a loud crash of glass behind you. Victorian Robot looks down at the shards of the ground in wonder, until things start to blur in front of her eyes. Poison fumes, she croaks, then darkness engulfs her. Yeah, this is again a picture of the original party. We have a jester, a male magician, a female warrior. You are inside the room Mandeva showed to you days ago. The furniture is gone. There are just some straw pallets on the ground occupied by several people. Yourselves, the trademaster, Leia, and 5 guards, armed to the teeth. Not least because they're carrying your weapons in addition to their own. Trademaster Lothar Uichir waits patiently for you all to regain your senses. Please accept my apologies for the unfriendly welcome he opens, but we had to make sure it wasn't a trap. Pull the big pal routine, grows Victorian Robot. That guy tried to kill us. I had intended to make my peace with you, the Trademaster's counters, but it's not as if you didn't have less risky methods of getting rid of you. You can probably guess that I don't like people poking their nose into other people's affairs and asking questions all over town, unless they are working for me. Now, I would be very interested to know what exactly you are looking for. With a moan, Elanarae starts to explain the Travia priestess's worries and your charge. For a long time the Trademaster stays silent, then he gestures to old Leia and says, "Wait here, it will take a while." Without waiting for any special orders, the guards return your weapons, then they sit back down and patiently wait for the leader to return. It takes several hours for them to get back from wherever they've been.
As long as you promise to keep your silence towards the guards, you're free to move along the sewers. My people won't bother you. But your mission draws my interest. The priestess is right. A lot of things have changed. I would like to aid you, but I don't have the people for it. You may have heard that the pirates from Soric Island are stirring up trouble again. Still, I detail some men to assist you if you would do me a favor too. The pirates have been trying to gain a foothold in town for some time, and they have people aiding them. We are fairly certain Adran Seoff is in contact with the pirates. Seoff lives on the west side of town, north of the Temple of Travia. I'd like to find out the names and addresses of his other accomplices.
The Trademaster hands a simple wooden armband bearing a painted blue pattern to each of you. Only now you notice that every guild member is wearing one of these. I guess we put them on. Yes. So look at gift horse in the mouse. And that's how we recognize each other, Loto declares. It's plain enough for no one else to wear it, and distinct enough to serve its purpose. The pattern is always the same, but the colors differ. Our informants wear white bands, the traders green ones, merchants red ones. Everybody else wears a blue one, Leia explains. Loto and Leia are both wearing blue armbands. One of the guards is wearing a red band, and all the others wear green. What's the difference between a trader and a merchant? There are secret passages connecting all the town's temples running underneath the sewers, Loto continues. Some even run along the ancient sewer system. If you show them your armbands, the priests will show you the entrances to the temples. As soon as you have found out anything about the pirates, go and tell Tarek. That way I'll be sure to hear about it. The Trademaster concludes, then the guild members say goodbye and leave. I see. Tarek is part of all this too, muses Victorian Robot. I get a feeling there's a lot more to this business than we know about us yet. Yay! Interesting stuff happening. How do we get out? We need an exit. Exit. Yeah. Okay. Good. I guess we first book an inn and then try to get some information about this dude. 10 hours, you know? Let's eat something wonderful. How are our finances? Oh, we still have plenty. Okay, north of the Travia temple. Let's first talk with our priestess from the beginning, why she didn't tell us all of this. Or at least gave us some hints, like, oh, there are some people who may help you. Hi, you have been holding out on us. And then awake greets the priestess and holds out a gold armband for her to see. At first Elijah looks somewhat embarrassed, but then her face lightens up as she finds out the accusation wasn't meant seriously. Along here, she says, and goes on ahead to a small, somewhat remote chamber, where she lifts a simple wooden trapdoor and beckons you down. Yeah, what can tell us about pirates? Nothing much, to be honest. Travia protect you. Okay, we can now use the secret passage, but we don't have to. So north of here is... you are not the guy we're looking for? Go bother someone else, you layabouts. A stonemason? Oh my god. They are in Riva too! A solemn man opens the door to you. He tries to put on a friendly face, but he fails. Looks like that would take the sort of power only magically gives to the Arcanian Skin Master. He looks your party over none too friendly, and for a disconcertingly long time, then his eyes widen. Now the magic seems to be working too. A wide smile appears on his face. How can I help you? He asks politely. You haven't been in Riva for long, have you? Yeah, it's just true, we only arrived a few days ago. But you must have heard what's been happening in town lately. No, this place is that boring, if you ask us. Well, you've missed quite a lot, then. The guild and the pirates have this town in thrall. Well, what do you know? That must have totally slipped us by. Do tell. No doubt about it, the pirate has become suspicious and is trying to draw you out. You wait for him to finish telling you the news, then you think up an excuse and leave. Well, that didn't get you very far. Do you want to keep the house on observation? Yes. We are waiting behind the tree. Great. Yes. 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 Suddenly you hear something happen. Something happens. Queen of Headless saw a dark shadow sneaking out the door. Do you follow? Yes. Cautiously you sneak after the shadow. It's one of those things. With a stifled curse, Elanarae gets up. It's too dark to see what made him trip, but the crash when he hit the ground must have carried quite a distance. You press against the wall and wait, but the shadow you were following is gone and doesn't make a reappearance. You've lost him, I'm afraid. Yeah. Safe. Hello. Split up, Queen of Headless and more dice. You are the sneaky ones. I don't see anything. Queen of Headless, transmutation, feared looks. Thank you. Okay, I guess we have to wait until tomorrow. Fox fur. We don't need to go to the brothel again. It was fun, but it lasted. Dormitory, 1 day. Let's sleep for 20 hours. Okay. Split up. And off we go. Splendid! Yes. Yes. Cautiously you sneak after the shadow. I hope my 2 elves are able to find him, otherwise we might have a problem. Good. Ah, that felt good. Ah. Oh, I like it. That's the house of prayers there's a pit into. Switch to the other party and let's fight! What combat? Where the fuck do I have to go? Unite. So, break in. Well, you don't hear a thing. Break in. Elanarae leans against the door to test it, then he steps back a bit to build momentum. With a loud crash, he and the door falls inwards. Elanarae has barely time to get up before someone comes running from the back and beats a hasty retreat from seeing you. Right away, 5 armed men storming through the same door he took. The man who discovered you isn't among them though. Hi! There is a magician. Let's hope we can keep him busy before he does something. Lightning! The magician is blinded. Very good. Darkness power. Through Minicus. Everyone focus on the magician, please. You can dominate a few people if you want to kill them. Dominate the pirate and shoot the magician. That's the pirate, not the magician. I know you can mix it up. Okay, magician is dead. We kinda won already. No, you don't shoot Victorian robot. That's not nice. God. God. Okay, after one of these is dead, I will most likely do auto combat. Oh. Ooh! Using exploding arrows. That's kind of mean. Holy, he just... Computer combat. Close. No. Okay, good. Yay, nobody died. I'm so happy. Magic potions. Oh, we will take these. We can also take the silver jewelry and the cutlass for selling. Yes. Elanarae looks around the house. It doesn't take long at all for him to find a document. There's enough information for the guild to drive the pirates from Riva for good. Once you give the parchment to Tariq, your job will be done. Pirate document. Arr! Arr, pirates. Arr, arr. We just go to Tariq and give it to him. Tariq is not in the tavern? Oh, he's at home. Unmoved, Tariq reads the document he found with Deswad and Severin. Then he nods appreciatively. Well done, folks. That's more than I was hoping for. It's exactly what you wanted, Lady Gilvin disagrees. Tariq smiles. So it is. But it's fairly unusual to get all you want, isn't it? It's true. Northwood didn't say much, did he? Well, don't think about it too much. The trade master is constant in the move. He doesn't leave much time for conversation. The wristbands are for recognition. They have different colors according to the wearer's rank. We have our own rank system. The people who keep their eyes and ears peeled for us are called suppliers. They wear white bands. That would seem to apply to me too, but just like you, I'm occupying a special place in the guild system. We call those who do the manual work traders, and that includes soldiers as well as thieves, assassins and beggars. They wear green armbands. The leaders are called merchants. Basically, they're capable men and women who have proven themselves clear-headed in a crisis. You can recognize a merchant by the red wristband. All other guild members wear blue band. Often they are what you might call free agents, the same as you. In that sense, the temple priests are part of the guild too. Of course, the wristbands are worn only in situations where support is recognized by other guild members. The beggars who work the town all day long leave theirs at the headquarters. It would be much too obvious if every beggar in town were to wear one. Makes sense. You can tell us about the Hulburkians. The Gulag clan has been living in Riva for generations, and all the Hulburkians in town are part of it. The society is structured along family units, so despite all rumors to the contrary, they are just like us. They are only suffered in town, definitely disrespect that is evident by the fact they are not allowed entrance everywhere. The Hulburkians live in the slums on the north side of Riva, and most of the other residents there have sold their houses and moved to different parts of town. By now the Hulburkians are cursed and beaten up in plain daylight. They make a living by trading with the surrounding orc tribes on commission from the city tradesmen. If you want to know anything else, do come again. Okay, it's getting late, I'm afraid. I have to throw you out now, says Tariq, pushes you out the door and locks it from the inside. Okay, good. We will find a place to sleep and I will end this part now. And yeah, we found out quite a lot in these 40 minutes. So there's really nothing to complain. Wonderful. Anyways, I was safe. And I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see each other soon. So take care and goodbye.